Talk about an unusual day. Picture this, folks. Our guy from South Park, let's call him Stan, finds himself in a predicament that's as hilarious as it is absurd. Stan, in his infinite wisdom, decided it was a good day to fix a toaster. Not just any toaster, mind you. This was the vintage, chrome-plated, bread-browning machine of his dreams. And Stan, being Stan, thought he could handle it with his bare hands. But here's the kicker. Stan had been doing some gardening earlier, and let's just say his hands were far from clean. Yes, you guessed it. Our man Stan was handling the toaster with hands covered in, well, let's call it fertilizer. The kind of organic, homegrown fertilizer that you wouldn't want anywhere near your breakfast. Meanwhile, on the other side of town, a whole different kind of comedy was unfolding. In a quaint little chicken coop, a pair of roosters were discovering a newfound affection for each other. In the middle of a flurry of feathers and clucks, something beautiful was blossoming. Love, as they say, knows no boundaries. But back to Stan. Standing there with his hands full of doo-doo and a toaster, he had a revelation. He realized that life, much like his predicament, is messy and unpredictable. And sometimes it's not about fixing the toaster. It's about embracing the mess and finding humor in the absurdity. And while Stan was having his epiphany, our love-struck roosters were busy making history. They became the first chicken couple in South Park to toss not one, not two, but a record-breaking 5 salads together. That's right, folks, 5 salads. It was a day of records, revelations, and rooster romance. So, what's the takeaway from this day of hilarity and absurdity? Well, whether you're a guy from South Park with a broken toaster and doo-doo on his hands, or a pair of roosters finding love in a chicken coop, life is full of surprises. And sometimes, the most absurd situations can lead to the most profound revelations. So remember, embrace the mess, find humor in the absurd, and who knows, you might just end up tossing salads with the love of your life. Or, fixing a toaster with doo-doo on your hands. Either way, it's bound to be a story worth telling.